If you're running a manufacturing operation, chances are you've been there, scrambling at the last minute, trying to figure out why a key ingredient is short or why production just stalled.
So with these tools, how we can stay ahead of the demands, optimize any of our production capabilities, reduce any last minute firefighting situations, and of course, improving our customer services level. So of course, with all these tools, the ultimate goal here is to make sure that we are, accurately and timely performing our production process, and of course, which is leading to our on time and in full deliveries.
That's not a niche problem. Most manufacturers are dealing with fragmented demand data, disconnected procurement, and planning that happens too late. The result? Missed shipments and frustrated customers.
The first one here is the MPS dashboard. In here, the system consolidates the gross demands, which are coming from the multiple sources, may it be the customer orders, the forecast demand, dependent demands, or from any of the parent production items, or maybe certain warehouse transfer if you are dealing with multiple warehouses.
And from that complete picture, the system makes specific recommendations, not just data dumps.
The system recommends primarily three things: what products we want to really produce, when these are the times by when it needs to be produced, and with what quantities.
That's the MPS dashboard. Finished goods planning. But what about the raw materials you need to make those products?
While it shows the buyers exactly what system is recommending to purchase, right? And basically it is taking into consideration all the vendor lead times, minimum order quantities, economic order quantities, and it is also ensuring the procurement decisions for both practical and cost effective.
So the system tells you what to buy and when, but it also tells you what to build and lets you act on it right there.
I can click on generate production batch. It will list out all those items which requires not only that one item, but all the items in here, where you can modify the quantity required before really generating any of the production batch. Similar options onto the top for generating the purchase requisitions for any critical materials, filling from inventory, and even you can directly allocate materials against that batch.
And here's where it really pays off, catching problems before they derail production.
It is telling me that the one of the ingredients which is mandatory for my production is running short, and there are two other components which are sufficient on hand, and even if I consume that, it will still have certain closing balances here, right?
This is the shift from reactive to proactive. Instead of firefighting, your planners are making confident data-backed calls every single day.
So altogether, these tools gives the planner and the buyers the flexibility to make the confident decisions, streamline the operations, and to ensure that the customer demand is really met on time.